Hey. I'll take you to the back. Yeah. And then, yeah. And then India was asking for something from the storage. And I was like, well, I'll just have him get it Sunday. It's nothing that's like a dire need. She needs some sticks. But we got enough to last us the weekend. What? You gotta get what? We good? Uh-huh. Come on now. Run it. Hey, Shawnee. Okay, babe. I'm on live. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you when I'm done. Okay, bye-bye. I'm out in the lobby today. Y'all, it was a lot today. Let's talk about, what we gonna talk about today? Hey, Shawnee. What y'all want to talk about today? Let me know. Give me a topic. Because I think I'm boring, y'all. And I'm out in the lobby. What y'all want to talk about today? Skincare questions, wellness questions, whatever we talking about. You tell me, Shawnee, then we gonna talk. What we gonna talk about? Okay, y'all. Shawnee gonna pick the task, the topic for us today. First person to put up a topic, that's what we are going to discuss. And we're gonna have some fun today. Yeah, hey Liz. I'm in the lobby today. So what are we talking about today, guys? Under eye injections. Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about under eye injections. I wish you guys can see my man. I've actually been thinking about getting them too, because you know, as you age, it gets a little hollow under your eyes. The best thing that I have been doing is, of course, I'm going to always tell you guys about my products. I've been using clear to remove the darkness. So right now my under eyes are not dark. I take collagen every day, but I'm still noticing that they're a little hollow because of fat loss. So I'm weighing I use just NYX. I like their lip products. I've purchased every single lip product, expensive ones, Chanel, all of them. These, I never get the little white stuff. I like NYX, and they're cheap. They're CVS. As far as under eye injections, it's a couple surgeries. So he works nights, so he has bags. So we were actually looking at Bolero, I think it's called Bolero therapy, for getting the bags removed. However, I'm weighing my options between getting some hyaluronic acid and getting fillers under my eyes to restore the fullness versus actually using my own fat to get the fullness restored. Have you been looking at anything, Shawnee? Because at this point, I'm not going to keep buying products that only cover the problem if it's not a superficial problem like darkening. Clear, my product, can get the darkening away. However, see, my under eyes are not dark, but you can kind of see where they're like a little hollowed in. Not bad, though. I'm just seeing, like, so when I squint, you can see the puffiness. But I just want them to be a little bit more fuller under the eyes. Were you looking at any, well, let's look up what types of things. I've had a client who came in, she got that's under eye, Shani, but she came in, yeah, I know, right? Girl, I've been noticing all type of stuff. So one of my clients came in, she got the skin over her eyes removed, and it looks good. She said they made the incision like kind of in her hairline, so you can't really see it. And then she got her under eyes done as well. They looked okay. But I've been seeing different places who do different things. Granted, they have not made a believer. I hate to even say this, but this is my opinion for myself. I'm not a big fan of fillers at all. And I know y'all probably heard me say that plenty of times. I'm not a big fan of fillers because it always migrates, and it always, hold on one second, Liz. It always migrates from what I have seen. Like, you'll see a woman and she'll get her face balanced and it'll look absolutely amazing. And then you'll look up like 2 or 3 years down the line, her face just look puffy. It looks real puffy. Like, mine is like, it naturally has the fat and it looks puffy. So imagine if I put fillers on my face too. I would be looking like a marshmallow face. My face would look like I had marshmallow stuff in them. So I am personally not a big fan of putting fillers in your face. I feel like, and I know this is not, everybody cannot afford this. And when I say this, I'm gonna say this, like, you have to gauge yourself and how much you want to invest in yourself. But I feel like if you're to the point where you're starting to get like, where you want to get real work done, like under your eyes or something done to your jowls, just go to the doctor and get the surgery done. Because all those fillers do is you have to keep getting, no, you're okay. I'll tell you, I just don't want to, cut back and forth. Once you start going to get fillers and Botox and all of those things, they do prolong and are proactive in your results, but eventually you're going to want to go to a more drastic route. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, once you start really getting fillers and stuff, like, you're going to want to go a more drastic route because eventually it's going to sag. It's going to, you kind of got to get a nip tuck or whatever. Now, if you don't find that you want to, then you don't have to. It's just all what makes you feel comfortable with yourself. But if I were you, Shani, like, I would just like find a doctor that did the surgery that I actually wanted. Or you can get fillers now and then get the surgery later. But then I've heard about certain doctors don't work on people who have had fillers because they have to go in and remove the filler and or dissolve it, and then you can get the surgery. So it just really depends on what you want to do for yourself. But me personally, like, I don't like fillers. I would just go and get the nip tuck instead of just keep getting those things done over and over and over again, and then I got a marshmallow face. Oh, and then as far as like the posting days, like, we have did some long form content, and Celeste has been editing some of it, and I noticed that when we post long form and I don't put a voiceover on the long form content, it does so bad. So I have to go back to doing voiceovers over my content now. It does so bad, y'all. Like 500 views. It does really, really bad. I want to get surgery. It's not too bad. Just, yeah, I think I might want to get surgery. It's not too bad. Yeah, so get it done. Like, why wait till it gets bad? You can, why wait till it gets bad? Just, I'm sorry I made that face like that. I wasn't saying like, I'm just saying like, that's just like people always wait till it gets like out of control and then they want to get like the surgery and stuff. I'm thinking about getting some stuff done next year. Like I said, I do laser, so it's doing really, really well in this area here. I know, right? It's doing really well in this area here because of the cystic acne. I am noticing like I do the microneedling and the laser treatments, and my skin looks really good, but I have like some really, really deep ones. And okay. I was thinking about doing, well, that wouldn't be like a nip tuck or anything, but they have, of course they have Morpheus 8, which I've heard bad things about it for African American skin, and I've heard some people saying good things about it for African American skin. So the jury is still out on that one. It's like microneedling, but it's like it takes it to a whole nother level where they not only do the micro injections all over your face, it shoots energy through the spikes as they go in. So, and I've had one of those. I've had a Morpheus 8 treatment before, and I really didn't see a big difference in the scarring after I got it done. So it just really just depends. You never know. Just trying different stuff. So even like the eyes, where she was telling me about the skin. I don't think I'm to the point yet where I'm just starting to notice it. Sometimes when I take videos, it'll be like a little wrinkle right there. But okay, Liz. But yeah, get stuff done. If you want to get something done, get it done. Get it done. Do what makes you happy. Do what you are satisfied about. So we are looking at under eye. Now let's look at peptides. I know that a lot of people have been using and talking about using peptides. I don't know. I don't do hair at all. I'm an esthetician. I deal with skin. So I don't know exactly what right. So the way they're saying that peptides are good for under eyes is it will boost the collagen, reduce wrinkles, promote healing, firmness, relax the muscles, kind of like the way that Botox does under the eyes, and it will reduce the puffiness and the dark circles. So I think I have PCOS and my skin is becoming affected by it. So I don't see what my doctor says first. Yeah, I just went and got my hormones checked yesterday. I probably got them checked before that, maybe like 5 years ago. I have PCOS as well, and I definitely just went and got my hormones rechecked. And she says that everything is looking good, even though it's kind of weird. I think I'm out of a space of where my nervous system is more regulated, so it's a little easier. But the point that my hormones are still, the point that my hormones are not out of whack, but I'm kind of on a chunky side, and I'm happy at the same time. I know it's called happy weight, but I'm about to get this happy weight up off of me because I'm very happy, very content with my life. They could not be better right now at this point, but I know I'm a little chunky. You don't say nothing about it, but I'm definitely a little chunky right now. So now it's time to get my physical health back in order, and my hormones are looking good and everything. I just gotta stop going out to eat with this man twice a week, 2 and 3 times a day. So let me just get this little weight right back off of me. So it's not all the time you see women who are on the heavier side. That doesn't mean that they're always unhappy. They may could just be in a space where they're not paying attention to stuff. Not paying attention like they're supposed to, and I just gotta start back working out. That's what it is. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about, girl. They make it seem like, especially with black women, if we're not taking care of ourselves and we're unhappy. No, I didn't. I'm very happy. I'm just being lazy about doing my workout and stuff like I'm supposed to. Because, I mean, it's just, I'm not making a priority right now. But I'm about to make it reprioritize my health and my fitness and working out because I have to. I'm getting older. And, I liked working out when I did. But I got to get back to it. It be killing me. You don't love yourself if you chunky and fat. No, I love myself too much. That's why I be eating the snacks and we be going out to eat and I be dressing cute, my cute little dresses. I don't know if y'all follow me on TikTok. I put my makeup on. I be so cute, y'all. I be going out. I don't be giving a dang that I'm chunky. But I know it's a part of health, and that's what I was saying about getting your hormones checked. You do have to get yourself back in line. I don't want to get to the past the point where I know people say once you hit over 40, it's extremely hard to get the weight off and take it off. So I got to get back into place. Oh, I don't comment on other skincares because I don't use them. So I don't want to speak bad about them just to say something because I have my own skincare. I'm not going to. Now, if I use it and I didn't like it, I'm still not going to say it. I just won't mention it. What's the best skincare for 10-year-olds? Just getting them to cleanse their face and have a good skincare routine where they're properly cleansing. You ready? I'm on live too, just in case you say anything. Me and my clients be talking, okay? She done said something she don't want y'all to know. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me check you out. What you mean by that, Shawnee? You say, yeah, they do, but sometimes it's other people's issues and they don't realize it. What's that? Oh, let me check you out. I usually be in the office when I go on live, so I'm sorry. Oh, I know what she's talking about. She was talking about like when people just assume that when we're not at our best weight, that our best weight is that we're unhappy and we're depressed. And you could be a woman that's happy and in love with yourself and still be a little bit chunky. It is just something that you just got to work on. And I think that people are projecting. Yeah, that's what she was saying. They're projecting because they feel like they're unhappy because they chunky and they, we were just talking about, me and Shalom were just talking about this. Like, we are in very good places in our lives and very happy. But are we perfect? Absolutely not. But that don't mean that I don't love myself because I ate some monkey bread. Like, that did make you feel like you hate yourself because you ate some monkey bread. No, I did not. I'm going to get myself back together and get back on my weight. But in the meantime, I don't hate myself. I'm just being a little human right now. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. You 6 weeks. Oh, no, you 4 weeks. Well, I was telling you 6 weeks. August 22nd. That was funny. I have monkey bread. I said monkey bread, y'all, because I had monkey bread my first time this weekend.
Really?
Girl.
Where you get it from?
We went to this place called Anna's. It was like a brunch place in Westland. We drove all the way out to Westland. And it was called Anna's. And they had monkey bread. Girl, I couldn't even eat my food. It was so sweet. I started crashing at the table. I was like, I can't eat stuff. I can't eat stuff like this. I couldn't even eat my food. I was literally crashing at the table to where I felt like I was about to fall over. I was like, oh my God.
The 22nd.
Okay, what time you want to come?
Yeah, like 11.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Yes, ma'am. You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
I'll see you then. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Okay, what you say, Liz? Me? My name is Danielle. Yeah, they do be projecting, don't they? You unhappy, you hate yourself because you over there eating monkey bread and you're making people think you're happy and you can't be happy and you don't love yourself. No, I know that I have room for improvement, but I love myself. I'm sorry that you don't think that I do. You know, it's just room for improvement. But yeah, y'all, it's so funny when they be on. And then you know what? It's usually other women dogging them. It's usually other women dogging women for that. And I remember I had got to a place where my cousin is a personal trainer, and he had made me think that too. Like, oh, women are not in shape. They don't love themselves, and they this and they that. And how can you, if you're sitting around overeating, how can you love yourself and you looking in the mirror, looking at yourself? And at the time, I'm like, was that like how he was doing his marketing? Because I knew a lot of people in my life that were plus size, and they used to just be enjoying their lives and having a nice time, and they didn't make it a big thing. But I understand the value in. No, yeah, kind of, yeah. I'm in Lathrop Village. So Lathrop Village, like, if you look at Detroit is here, Dearborn. So this is Detroit, this is Dearborn, and then this is Lake Southfield, and then Lathrop Village is a city inside of Southfield. It's a big thing about it. Yes, they're gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Liz. I'll see you next week. Oh, and as far as skincare for your daughter, just getting some um just getting them on a routine. Like Rome right now is just on a routine, washing his face at night and at morning, and then he uses the brand new and the moist. Just get them to cleanse and moisturize their skin right now. Anything else they don't need. They got their skin is better than ours. They haven't been hit puberty yet. They haven't been through everything in all the rest of that stuff. So right now, if you have a child that is younger, just getting them with a routine and making them the importance of them actually cleansing their face and moisturizing their face every single day, twice a day. And then when they get older, when they need stuff, they'll already have it down instead of them having to learn it. So the same thing with, like, chores and stuff. Like, my son is 8 years old and he has chores and he has responsibilities. And it's a school of thought, like, you're parifying your kids and you're giving them responsibilities too old, too young. Well, at what age are you supposed to start giving them responsibilities? When they're teenagers and now they're defiant and they want to fight you when they're not understanding why they got to get up and clean, so now you got to fight with them in doing it? How about you give your kids responsibilities from the jump? Then, I mean, I don't have him mowing the grass, but I do give him little stuff. Like when I bring the groceries in the house, he'll put the food in the refrigerator. Or it's his responsibility to walk his dog every morning when he gets up, to feed his dog and walk him. Every single morning he has to do that. It's his dog. And what else? But we all but in the morning he has to wake up and do it. What else does he do in the house? He picks up when it's time to clean up. He helps. I don't agree with that. Like the whole thing about not having kids help around the house and giving them responsibilities. Like my son likes to help me. He likes to help around the house. He don't like to get up in the morning and take care of his dog. But guess what? Now he's used to it. When he first got that dog, Blue will be a year in September. When we first got Blue, Rome would be like so mad that he had to get up and take care of this dog. But now, like, he does it with no issues. He gets up in the morning, he put his clothes on, and he take his dog outside, and then he bring him back in, and he feed him, give him food, and then he gets ready for work. And then, I mean, not work. He gets ready for camp right now, or school. We just got out of school. And then he'll take him back out after he gets ready, before we get ready to leave, because he has to use the bathroom, and then he'll put him up. I don't see any problem with giving your kids responsibility and letting them see that they can contribute at a small age. Now, he don't think he a grown man, but that whole school, let kids be kids. He is a kid. He got every toy, every Roblox, everything he could ever think of. But he does have responsibilities in the house too. Food on the counter, throw it away. Put them dishes in the dishwasher. Pick that stuff up after yourself. I folded your clothes up, put them in your drawers. My son for sure has responsibility. I make him pick up after himself and everything. Like I tell him, I don't even know why we got on this this topic, but it's the truth. Like I tell him, lazy kids become lazy adults. You think a adult just up and just turned into a productive person? No. A lazy child turns into a lazy adult. Give your kids responsibilities. I was given responsibilities. At the time, I was pissed. Pissed. Do you hear me? I used to have to clean the kitchen every single day. That was my chore my entire life. Cleaning the full kitchen of I had 3 brothers and sisters, my mother, my grandmother, and my mom's boyfriend all living in one house. And I had to clean the kitchen for all of those people every single day. My brother had to do the bathroom and my sister had to do the living room every single day. If I went to sleep, she would wake me out my sleep to go and clean up that kitchen. I would leave, go somewhere for the week, over the weekend, or go somewhere for the weekend, and I would come back home and still have to wash the dishes. But what she say, Liz, changing pillowcases and washing pillows often may help because the ones throw the pillows from the kids. Yep, absolutely. And just making them help around the house. Like, I don't see an issue in that, and I see what that instilled in me now. Like, and that's a learning lesson. Now we gonna. I feel like me cleaning those dishes every single day, my entire life until I left the house and went to college, prepared me for a life of entrepreneurship. Because with entrepreneurship, you do things with no end in sight and no reward. I didn't get allowances. My grandma would buy me stuff for sure and help me. And like, if I wanted some clothes or something, she would figure it out and make sure that I got it. But taking care of my brothers and sisters and taking care of that house, that was like a thankless job and no end in sight. And that's kind of how you have to being an entrepreneur. So it for sure prepared me. So yeah, y'all, give y'all kids responsibilities. You ain't helping them, you actually hurting them. I believe so. But can't tell people what to do with their kids. So we just gonna leave it at that. You know? Let's see. Shawnee, are you in the Metro Detroit area? Did you ask me about Dearborn? Liz, changing pillowcases and washing pillows may often help because once to throw pillows around when they play and it gets pretty dirty. Yep. Absolutely. At least once a week. At least once a week. What are your specialties? Like, what do you do? Well, I own a Medspa. We specialize in, this is the lobby. We're just starting the day today. If you were on my TT earlier, our HVAC had went out and they just came and repaired it. So we're doing a half a day now. I'll wait for the rest of the people to come. But we specialize in PCOS, hyperpigmentation. I had facial hair from here down. I have PCOS. So therefore, I had to laser my full face. So we do treatments for that, as well as we're really good at all different types of hair removal, waxing, sugaring, hard wax, and then we're really, really good at our corrective facials. So if you have like issues going on with your skin, we can get you together. We got ourselves together. We can get you all the way together. We are licensed estheticians, certified and trained laser technicians, as well as we just do really, really good at skincare. And if we don't have something that can help your skin, we'll get it. And if say if you came like once or twice and what we have is not helping your skin, we'll research and we'll buy it specifically for you. I don't know how these phone calls are coming through when I'm on live. So like one of our clients, she has been getting laser hair removal. However, she has like a patch on her face of hyperpigmentation that we've done chemical peels on it, and it's just not coming up as fast as we would like it to. So me and one of the other estheticians were sitting and talking about we need to get like a newer treatment. Like, just let's see what's out there. Let's see, you know, what types of new things are out there for skincare. I'm going, I think, not I think, a big goal. I hate to say, y'all, I hate when I say I think all the time. Like, I think this, I think that. No, I know. I'm going to go to Korea and find some newer things that they have that we can do here in the spa. Newer stuff that they have with the skincare. Because, you know, Korea is 20 years ahead of us in skincare. They're 20 years ahead of us in treatments and skincare. So I'm going to go over there. I already looked them up on their websites and stuff, and I see what type of stuff they have. But I want to go to like an expo where they have like a lot at one time, so I don't have to order samples, and I could just go and just try and see what they have, and get like I want to get experience a Korean facial where in America people will come and they'll only do like one laser treatment at a time. When you go to Korea, I think I told y'all this before. Leah's heard me say this before. She's gone now though. But in Korea, they will do like 4 or 5 laser treatments on your face in one day. And the next day, your skin will be immaculate. Immaculate. Do y'all hear me? So I want to go over there and just experience like Korean skincare and some treatments and just see what they have to offer and how it can help my clients. And I'll bring it back. But yeah, I love it. I wanna go over there so badly just to see what they have. Like, they probably have a treatment that could take these little my last little acne scar marks, take them right on out my face. So I'm definitely gonna go over there and see. But we've been on here talking. So do you guys have any more questions about any? So Shawnee asked about the under eye bags. Like I said, I'm not a fan of fillers. I'm not. Um, Another thing that I do want to talk about where I have been experiencing this with clients is when you are a person that has PCOS or hirsutism, or you feel like you grow hair in places that are unsavory and that you wish you did not, taking internal medications like the mino, what's it called? Minoxidil, you can't control where the hair grows. So I've had clients who would take pills for like minoxidil or prescription grade internal treatments to grow their hair, but then it starts to grow on their neck and their arms and their full body. I'm not saying it's turning them into a monkey, but you really have no control. That's why I'm a fan of topicals, even though topicals, you know, you got to kind of use them a little bit more than you would use internal, but just balancing your internal system with just vitamins in general, but nothing that promotes hair growth, and then using it on the area. So a big tip that you can use when you are using topicals with hair growth is you can use micro needling over the area. I like the stamping micro needling that goes down into the skin. Um, However, I don't like the ones that they roll because they create a bigger divot. And then you apply the topical to the area. So that's what I recommend based on you cannot control where the hair grows. Women come in here all the time. They didn't have this, they didn't have that. And now they have hair that's growing in different places because they started taking these internal vitamins because they feel like it's easier. So do not recommend 1 star. Do not do that. Okay, I'm gonna check somebody up. How you doing? Good. How's your summer being thus far? How's your summer being thus far?
It's good so far. I'm going by fast.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah.
Your hair just a growing?
Oh,
Let's see. Check you out.
did you take out your kids to Brazil?
No, I'm on live too, just in case. I don't know what you're gonna say. I'm on live too, just in case you say something.
Oh, okay.
Um, Let's see. Okay, so you have a balance of $50 from today. The other $25 deposit, it won't let me apply it, so it'll come back to your card because you paid.
25?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you paid 25 for the Brazilian. Okay, now you can tap, and if you have any issues, just let us know. There we go.
Okay, and then like, how long should I wait to see it on my card?
It's Friday, so Monday at the
Okay, Monday at the latest.
yeah.
Okay. Alright. And then I'll book my next appointment.
I know you always do that at your schedule.
Yeah.
Hit the green and then go down and hit the green.
But I could book it this time. But
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, you never get years. You come here, you be like, I gotta book it.
Yeah. Usually it's But I could.
You
I got my dates. I don't know if that'll be too early though.
No, let me see.
Like a how far out?
It won't let me move past that part until you finish checking out. Let me see.
Oh.
Let me see your phone.
Did it hit you? Hit it?
I'm sorry, I thought that's what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Your text messages.
Oh, you said it's probably my text?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see one.
Then hit green, slide out, and then hit green again. Okay. And what date did you want me to look at? You said you have your date. It'll be around the 22nd.
Around the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. No.
You don't have it. Yeah.
No, but I could. Can I book my underarm? I guess just underarm.
Mm-hmm. On what day?
Is anything on the 14th or 15th available?
August.
Yep, of August.
Okay.
But wait, I was wondering if I book it now, will I get like a have to do the deposit?
No, you know what I could do? I could just apply that one, and then that'll be prepaid. The one that you didn't do today.
Oh, so it'll automatically. Okay, yeah.
It'll be prepaid for the 14th.
Okay, yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, you want me to look on the 14th?
On the 14th?
Mm-hmm. At what time?
Anything like in the afternoon or later?
12:30.
That's one thing. That's one later.
Later than that. It's just the underarm. So 1:30?
Yeah, 1:30 work.
Okay. Okay, you're all set.
Okay.
We'll see you on the 14th at 1:30.
Did I got one more question for you?
Sure.
So is something new? Because last time I had called, because usually when I call, I don't, like about the deposit thing, but the lady was saying that that's something new that y'all do now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It wasn't specific to you. We have a lot of people who are not showing up to their appointments. So now we just take.
Oh, just do it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So say today, like you're booking when you leave, you don't have to pay a deposit.
Mm-hmm.
But to get back on the book,
like,
you got to pay a deposit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But if you book at your appointment, then you don't have to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like,
why
why I gotta pay a deposit all of a sudden? I'm like, it's not all. It's
a
not
person,
you.
I mean, that's somebody I haven't talked to, so I was like a little off.
You like, wait, you don't even know us. No. I made her do that because it was like, that's why I took Mary off the phones because I was like, why are the appointments like being weird like this? Then I had learned that, I'm on live and I'm about to say it. They was basically bullying her not to put the deposits down, and they was doing no shows. So people was having like,
she was so nice though.
She was so sweet. She wasn't gonna fight with them.
Yeah.
So they were like, when I started looking at people's accounts, and they were having like 10, 15 no call, no shows, but they were not putting down deposits because they would basically tell her they wasn't doing it. And she would be like, okay, and not. She was so sweet. Yeah, so I just kept wondering, I'm like, why are people doing this? And when I took her off, I'm like, you got to come off the phones because they're not respecting you and they feel like they can run over you.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. So it's not personal. It's just
okay.
Yeah, I'll send out an email. I'm gonna send out an email about it. It's not personal. It's just like the women. You know, I don't double book. So they just sitting here waiting for y'all, and then when people just don't show up, they just sitting back there. Wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. The front desk just sitting here, and people. It was people who, when I tell you, I'm not lying. 20 no call, no show, 15 no call, no shows. It was a lot.
Yeah, well,
I was like, you gotta come off them phones, cause they don't listen to nothing you say. But yeah, it wasn't personal.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I see you. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I need to send an email about that because clients are thinking that we are making them in particular do deposits, and it's not that. People were abusing the person that was on the phone. They were abusing the policies, and that's the thing about business. Like these women, we don't double book. And I think I had talked about that on, I was on live on another platform recently. And we were discussing how in ethnic communities, when I say ethnic communities provide services, I'm speaking about two in particular. With the African braiding shops and with the nail shops, they don't do the appointments. They will sit there, their hours are their hours, and if you can get them, you can get it, or you can't. Especially like when I go and get my hair braided, they tell everybody to come at the same time, and first come, first serve, or then you have to wait. They don't do the appointment system. However, majority of our clients are professionals, like those two that just left, are nurses. They have very strict schedules, so they need appointment based. So when people don't show up for their appointments, because we don't double book appointments, because we're making sure to be available for them, then they get upset. It's just like a big conundrum to the point where I'm like, okay, we need to do some type of walk-in system as well. And now we're making it that if you book an appointment, you have to pay a deposit, especially if you are a person that has had, like, you have abused the business and you have 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, even 20 no call, no shows. And I wasn't knowing of this because the person that we had on the phones was just letting them get away with it, and she wasn't enforcing it because they were arguing with her. So yeah, these are the sides of business. So Shawnee, you were saying that pretty great. Yeah, they are pretty great with skincare. I don't know what that's concerning, but you have hair under your chin, your sideburn. Get laser hair removal. Get laser hair removal on those areas and be done with it. Because if you don't get laser hair removal, you're going to keep waxing it. The waxing causes hyperpigmentation. The waxing causes ingrown hairs. It causes the textures to be different right there in that area. It won't be soft and smooth, as well as one day those hairs will turn white and then you can't remove them at all. So I recommend that, yeah, I got PCOS. So I recommend that you just laser it off. Even myself, I do about 2 treatments a year and I'll laser my face. Like I have absolutely no hairs on my face, not even thin ones. And I do about 2 treatments a year. I don't have to deal with the hairy face anymore from having PCOS. That's when I went to the doctor the other day. And this is a new doctor I went to, so I got my labs redrawn. And she was like, you said you have PCOS. I was like, I do. She's like, where's your hair on your face? I was like, I lasered it all off. She was like, oh, okay. It looks nice. She was such a sweet lady, and I went to her because she's highly recommended, and she specializes in PCOS and women with hormonal issues. So my old doctor didn't really specialize in that. She was just like a general OBGYN, but this lady specializes in women with hormonal issues. What's the best thing you can do for a laser hair removal? And come here. If you in the Metro Detroit area, girl, come here. But yeah, she it was so funny. She's like, oh, it looks nice. It looks nice. And then when she did, this is, I guess, I don't know if this is TMI, but she did my pap too. She was like, oh, everything looks great. It looks great down there. It looks great. I was like, oh, maybe because I lasered that too. She's like, it looks great. It looks great. But she's an older lady. She's retired. But she still takes clients 2 days a week, I guess, because she just likes to work. But, and I was surprised I got in. The only reason I got in, I was actually scheduled with another doctor in her office. And I was hoping I could get her, but they scheduled me with the other lady who's trained under her. And I was like, okay, well, they both specialize in hormonal imbalances. But then the other lady was late, and she and that doctor, the main doctor, came in there, and she was very funny. Very funny. She's like, okay, well, I'll see you soon. She was very funny. That's great. She seems great. I know, right? I was cracking up. She's like, it looks great down there. Everything looks great. Like, okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me that my vagina looks nice and healthy. I appreciate that. She's like, you want to have more kids? I was like, I don't know yet. She was like, oh, okay. Okay. You want to get birth control? I was like, no, I don't like birth control because I don't want anything throwing off my hormones like any further than what they are. She was like, oh, okay. But I was like, okay, this lady is funny. But she's like, she would say stuff without saying it, and I thought she was like really funny. She was an older Indian lady. Well, yeah, that was my experience with my new OBGYN. I had another OBGYN. She was really good too. She was just very unorganized, so I stopped going to her. And she was really good at what she did, but my last pap, she had lost my last pap sample. So basically, she was telling me to come back in and take another pap because her assistant had lost my pap sample. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. That was like the last straw for me. The last straw. But yeah, so we talked about under eye bags. We spoke about fillers. We spoke about people projecting about how you should feel about yourself if you're overweight. As well as we spoke about getting your kids a good routine, as well as making sure that your children have responsibility. And I think that will make them feel pride in themselves. I remember when I first started cleaning up, I used to be happy to help my grandma and wash dishes. I wish I would never said that. That's probably why they had me washing dishes for the rest of my life. But I did feel pride in helping, and I could complete something. And now he's in sports and everything now. Well, he's been in sports, excuse me. But now his dad has him in contact sports. You be careful with no birth control. I haven't been on birth control since in my early 20s, and I only have one kid. I'm pretty careful. Pretty careful. So yeah. But you never know. You know what? I may want to have some kids before. I need to figure out when my grandmother went. This lady always parks like that when she comes in. She about to come in a minute. But I need to figure out when my grandmother went into menopause. I'm gonna call my auntie and ask her to figure out the dates. I remember around the time she started telling me she was having menopause when I was younger. I was in probably like high school. I need to figure out when. I can't ask my mother because my mother had a hysterectomy. So hers is kind of just thrown off. But yeah, but if you have hair on your chin or on your face and you don't want it, get it lasered. Waxing it, plucking it, tweezing, waxing, plucking, sugaring, threading, all of that stuff, it will not make it stop coming. And it's going to cause issues, ingrown hairs, and it's going to be a mess later. And you're going to have to pay money to get the scarring removed, get the hyperpigmentation removed, and to finally get laser hair removal. So regardless of whatever you do, prolonging it is actually creating a larger issue for later when you don't get the hair removed from your face. And we're almost at our hour mark. We did an hour today, y'all. This is better. I like this. Like when you guys have questions, if you come with your questions at 2 o'clock and we'll talk, I'll answer the questions. If I know what I know, if I don't know it, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. But I think that's a really good thing, that it could be specifics of what you want to know about versus me getting the popular topics, and then I'll talk to you guys about the skincare. Oh, and circling back to Shawnee, peptides are good for under your eyes too. But again, when you're using topicals, you have to use them as part of your routine, and it'll take a while for you to see the results. It'll start to be brighter as far as the skin, but to see like the plumpness to come, like you have to just be consistent and to be patient. But if you got the money or the credit or the man, go get it done. Go get your eyes done, because that's what you want to do. Go get them done. And you see how I smile so hard, y'all? That's where my wrinkling comes from. Like right here, I have like these wrinkles, and they're not as deep as they could be. Don't be surprised if I stop in. I won't be surprised. Just tell me. I got a lot of clients that come off of YouTube. A lot of clients. And they're my favorite clients because they've been watching me for so long. So they already know, well, they got an idea of who I am before they come. So it's not like they have to get to know me. But yeah, that's where my wrinkles are coming from. So I use glycolics all the time. That, if you guys know, my favorite product, well, one of my favorite, they're all my favorites, but one of my favorites is our purifying pads, which if you guys want to try, you know, the 15% off, but they contain glycolic. They can make my skin super smooth. The texture is beautiful. It compliments all the time. However, the lines right there from aging, you can see them. They're very fine. And it's only when I smile, they pull them back. So it's just right there. That's why I do laser treatments. But I think I'm gonna start turning the laser up a little bit more. Okay. So any more questions, guys? Then we're gonna get ready to hop off of here for a midday reset. I think we had an amazing reset today. I was able to go home and get some rest. So my attitude is better. I went to sleep early last night. I was able to wake up late because I had to wait for the HVAC man to come today. But I think I was well rested from yesterday. And I made some really big decisions in my life yesterday, so I'm feeling good. I'm kind of holding strong to these decisions. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you. Oh no, tomorrow is Saturday, so it won't be a midday reset tomorrow. I might do one. If I have a client that cancels, I'll do an impromptu one, and we'll possibly do a facial or something. But have a great morning, a good afternoon, and a great evening. I know where you guys located, but thank you guys so much for joining me for the midday reset. Bye, guys.